Hi, gorgeous people. So this week's vlog is going to be a little bit different. I think that it's time to do a Q&A. I mean, I should have done this a while ago because people are watching my YouTube channel and don't even really know, a lot about me or know too much about me. They probably just know that I do gymnastics, and I said that when I started this channel, I was going to show y'all who I am, my authentic and true self, and I think that it's time to do a Q&A so y'all can learn a little bit more about me. I'm not just a gymnast, and I feel like getting to know someone really helps you become a part of their journey, and I really want y'all on my journey. I mean, I'm showing y'all vlogs about my life, my personality, my friends, my family, so why not just dig a little deeper and answer some questions that y'all might want to know, that might help y'all get to know me more outside of being a gymnast. And yeah, so let's just jump on right into it. The first one is my full name. So my name is Naya Tiana Reed, and fun fact, my name came from my mom's line sister. So my mom's line sister named me, so I think that's really cool. And I honestly kind of want to continue the tradition. So one of my line sisters will most likely name my kid, and I'm going to give them that opportunity. Age, so I'm 24. My birthday is January 5th, 2000. I'm a Capricorn. I feel like everyone loves Capricorns. I feel like everyone gets along with Capricorns, so yeah. So siblings, I do not have any siblings. Growing up, I always wanted a sibling, but honestly, I'm happy I'm an only child. People say only children are spoiled, and baby, I'm not about to deny that. So I mean, I'm very spoiled from all my family members, my friends, yeah. But basically what I'm trying to say is, growing up an only child, it kind of forced me to be able to have this open personality, be like a very outgoing individual. So I had to really make my own friends. So personally, I feel like I have a lot of friends, and I grew up with amazing people, and so I feel like that's a good characteristic trait to have. So I feel like I'm very friendly, I'm very outgoing, and I feel like that's because I am an only child. Some stuff I do feel like, one bad thing about being an only child is I never really had to share. So the whole sharing thing is like a weird thing for me. Like, I'll share clothes and stuff like that, cool with my friends. But when it comes to food, y'all, I do not like to share food. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I just do not like to share food. Like, even my mom, like, I don't like to share food with my mom. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, it's my food. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's one thing that I need to change, especially growing up. And then especially like later on, like if I want to have kids, or like I want to get married, like I have to share. So yeah. Where do you live right now? So I live in LA. I live in Los Angeles, California. I'm not gonna say like directly where I live, but I do live in LA, and I absolutely love it here. Where are you from? This question right here, I love it. So I'm from the DMV. If you don't know already, the DMV is the most amazing place there is in the world. I personally feel like I rep where I'm from extremely hard. 301, 202, whatever you want to call it, DMV. I absolutely love the culture, the people, the city life. I just love everything about it, because in the DMV you can have a country lifestyle, you can have a city lifestyle, you can have a suburban lifestyle. Like, you see any and everybody there. I feel like we have so many, festivals, holidays, so much culture. You see so many different types of individuals. There's no like, all white people or all black people or all Asian people. It's like you get a mix of everybody, and that's what I love, because that's what makes the DMV the DMV. Yeah, so Chocolate City, you have PG County, like you have Virginia, you have all of it. Like, I feel like there's no place like the DMV, and I wish everybody would experience it. I'm trying to get my line sisters all to move to the DMV, which I know is not going to happen, but I tell everybody, if you can move to the DMV, definitely do it. Definitely experience it. Excuse me. Me personally, I can't wait to go back home. That's what I'm personally deciding right now, if I want to stay in LA for another year or if I want to go back home. I'm personally fine with going back home. I don't know the stigma around like moving back home. Like, y'all, we are in a recession and we need to, I don't know, protest or something because prices are getting ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm from the DMV. Absolutely love the DMV. The more I continue my YouTube journey, you'll see how much I talk about home, how much I love home. Next question is, what are my hobbies? So personally, I would say throughout my undergrad, I really didn't have any hobbies, and that's one thing that I wanted to change about myself. I don't want to say I didn't like it about myself, but definitely something that I wanted to change about myself. So I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I like to do. What I will say that my line sisters did help me with is I love to document. Like, I love to document my life because I feel like I have such an amazing life, and the life I have lived is just not a normal life for a college student or just a normal life for anybody growing up. And I also feel like that started with me living in the DMV. But I love to document everything. Like, when I tell you, I have so many cameras. So I have a Polaroid camera, I have a camcorder, I have a regular photography camera. It's not nothing special, but it's like a Canon camera. I have my video camera, and then I have like an old school like big Polaroid camera. So I'm that friend that documents everything. Like, if you ever need something, a memory or a picture, I'm the friend that's gonna pull it up. I'm going to have it. I document everything. So with that being said, I figured out that my hobby was videography and taking pictures. Crazy enough, Paige, my teammate now, she has YouTube, and she was like, I told her, like, I was like, oh, I make videos, I put them together, but I don't put them anywhere. She's like, you need to put it out there. Your life is so amazing, and you're literally a student athlete. Like, you're involved in so much. You have so many friends. You know, you're outgoing. Like, just do it. So Paige is really the reason why I started the YouTube channel. I'm down to like try new things, and one thing that I really want to get into is skating, y'all. Like rollerblading. Not rollerblading. Is it rollerblading? No, like roller skating. I just feel like it's so soothing and so comfortable. And actually, my mom got me roller skates, and she personalized them, and I literally am so obsessed with them. I want to show y'all how they look. Hold on. Okay. Oh, oops. My bad. Okay, so these are the roller skates that my mom gave me. I don't know where she got them, or I don't know. That woman finds so many different things. I mean, she's so creative, so I would have to ask my mom where she found them. But this is how the box looks. I mean, it is super cute. And let me tell you, these roller skates are literally me. Like, they're me when you see them. So, like, she literally personalized them. Like, oh my goodness. How cute are these? And they literally, hold on. They literally are red at the bottom. So one thing, I guess this is something else that you can know about me. I love red. Red will always be my favorite color. Red has always been my favorite color. And it's not because I'm my sorority. It's not because of that. My red just has always been my favorite color. Okay, so the next question was my favorite color. But like I just said, my favorite color is red. Will always be red. I mean, I'm so obsessed with it. It's just such a beautiful color. So my favorite meal. Okay, y'all. My favorite meal is, I'm a big foodie. So to be around me is to always be eating or to love food. Food is just so much culture in food, and I'm really big on culture. I would say favorite meal is hard. I'm just going to list my favorite food. So I love sushi. Absolutely love sushi. Really big on pho right now. But I don't think it's my favorite food, but I would say like it would definitely be like, you know, my go-to meal. Oh, turkey wings. I love turkey wings. Like, my mom and my grandma make the best turkey wings. I love turkey wings. And I would say either cabbage or greens. Absolutely love it. Really honestly, this is hard. This is a hard question. So those are my favorite foods, but my favorite meal would have to be either something soul food related, so something with turkey, maybe turkey wings, greens, and I don't know, I don't know, something with that. And then maybe like Jamaican food. I love Jamaican food. Rice and peas, jerk chicken, oxtail, cabbage, plantain, like something like that. But I'm a huge foodie, and to be my friend is to, we're gonna get eat, like literally. So that's kind of to answer that question. Favorite drink, my favorite drink would be, I would say kombucha. I love kombucha, cranberry juice, but I don't really drink sodas. The only soda that I would absolutely love, that gets me every single time is Canada Dry, ginger ale. Yeah, ginger ale. That gets me every time, especially like in the summertime when my family's doing like a crab boil or a seafood boil or something like that. Canada Dry all the time. But for the most part, I really just drink water and kombucha and occasionally cranberry juice. So I'm trying to like, just drink water because they say like water is good for your face and things like that. So yeah. Okay, so let's continue. So my height, I'm 5'2". On a good day, I like to say I'm 5'3", but I know I'm 5'2". Favorite TV shows? This is a good one. So I don't think I really have a favorite TV show because I kind of just, I love me a good movie. I loved Grey's Anatomy. I know some people are going to be like, oh my God. But I don't care because I love Grey's Anatomy. It's so good. I love like crime shows. So like, what's that TV show called? NCIS or Criminal Minds. I can watch those. But I also do love reality TV. Like I love Love Island, Love is Blind. Like, so it's like a wide range. What I don't like is scary movies. I will not watch scary movies at all, y'all. That's just not me. I don't like it. I don't play with that. I be having to pray after I watch a scary movie. I mean, I pray usually, but I don't play with the scary movie stuff, okay? My relationship status. So I am single, very single, not looking for anybody. I'm really, really at peace with my life right now, and I've done so much work to be able to get to this point in my life, and I refuse to let anybody mess up my peace. And nowadays, I feel like my generation, and maybe the generation before mine, we don't really take love very seriously, and I feel like love is such a big thing for me. My big saying is I love love because it's so precious. Everything about it is beautiful. So I'm in no rush or desire to be able to have a boyfriend. I don't want to even like get involved with anybody right now. I feel like my mind right now is finishing school, starting a good life for myself, and making sure that I'm okay before I even implement somebody into my own life. Favorite place to shop? Zara. I absolutely love Zara. I feel like that's my favorite place to shop just because like they have like cute like grown woman like things. I love very like neutral color things with a pop of something. Yeah, and I'm trying to change my wardrobe, and I feel like I gravitate more towards Zara. But the other thing is, now that I moved to LA, I love thrifting. Like, I love vintage. Anything vintage that I just absolutely love it. So, like, Carhartt, vintage designer. Like, things like that. Like, I always love a good vintage thrift. I guess that's also one of my hobbies, I should have said. But, yeah, I love vintage thrifting as well. So, I feel like I thrift more than I actually go to, like, the actual mall. So, yeah. Shoe size. I would say, like, I'm a 7.5. And like heels and sandals, and then like a 6.5 when it comes to like sneakers and stuff like that. Pet peeves. Oh, what are my pet peeves? Y'all, I have the biggest pet peeve when it comes to people in crusty lips. Like, I just cannot stand it. I feel like it doesn't matter what age you are, you should never have crusty lips. Like, there's Vaseline, there's chapstick, there's Carmex, there's Blistex. Like, there's so many things, and that's why I always say like a woman, a young lady should always have lip gloss, lipstick, something on. Like, your lips should never be crusty. They should always be moisturized. And I just, like, even men, like, why would you want to come up to me and your lips are crusting or breaking or bleeding? Like, the audacity. Like, stop walking around like that. That's my pet peeve. My other pet peeve would be, when people yawn and they don't close their mouth. Like, I grew when in middle school, elementary school, No, was it middle school? It was probably middle school. In middle school, y'all, it was this boy who I sat next to, and literally he had like, I'm not even trying to say anything about people who don't have like the best teeth, but his teeth were very yellow and he just didn't brush his teeth, and he would yawn with his mouth open and his breath just stinks so bad. And I feel like part of it is like I'm traumatized. So that's also another one of my pet peeves. And I just feel like it's also very rude to yawn with your mouth open, especially around people. Like, nobody wants to see that. And I don't know if you brush your teeth, if you have good hygiene, like, I don't know. Like, so I never yawn with my mouth open. And I don't like when people do it around me. So yeah, those are my pet peeves. What makes me cry? I cry more when like with my friends. Like, my friends just make me so happy, and so that's typically when I cry. Or like when my friends accomplish things, like I get very emotional because I want them to do so well. So I feel like that's usually what I typically cry about. Like when I'm like happy is when I cry. What makes you laugh? My friends. Like, literally, my friends are the most hilarious people I've ever met in my life, and I'm so thankful that I have them, because when I want a good laugh, it's most likely going to be from my friends. The worst thing someone can do. I'm very, very big on friendship, and like people who are very genuine. And so a lot of times I feel like I tend to get very in my feelings when people don't do something that I would do in a friendship. Mind you, I don't have any friends like that anymore. My friends are very set in stone and they know who they are, and I'm very thankful because, you know, I know they would go to war for me, and it would be the same way for them. But I feel like people don't cherish friendship, and I feel like that's the worst thing you could do in my book, is not cherish friendship or be very disingenuous when it comes to, you know, how you treat people and how you treat your friends and things like that. I feel like me as a person, I will literally step out to like ends meet when it comes to my friends. Like, literally, if they need anything, I will make it happen. I will do whatever I can. If I can't do it right then and there, I'll try to figure out if I can do it, you know what I mean, later on. Like, if I have the last, like, if I have, like, you know, $5 and my friend needs $5, I'm the type of person that's going to give them the $5. Like, because that's just who I am. That's just my character. And it really hurts me when people are not genuine friends. So I feel like that's the worst thing you can do to me. Childhood confession. Okay. This is going to sound crazy, but literally, y'all, I had a butter, like, obsession when I was a child. And I usually, like, used to, like, eat butter sticks. Like, it was so bad. My mom had to hide the butter sticks. Like, it was so bad. And I don't know why I did that. Like, me and my mom used to eat icing growing up, as like when I was a kid, out the icing containers. So maybe honestly, I was a kid. You know, kids aren't scared of anything. So yeah, I used to eat sticks of butter, and my cholesterol was probably through the roof. But yeah, so that's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Okay, so literally my favorite quote is, "Let your faith be bigger than your fears." And I literally internalize this with everything that I do, because sometimes I am nervous. Like, we all get nervous, or we all, you know what I mean, sometimes might doubt ourselves a little bit. And so when I'm not able to reach my mom, or I'm not able to reach my friends, I literally like re-say the quote in my head. Like, even at times at practice, like with my comeback season, I was so nervous, like I wasn't gonna be able to live up to the standard, or you know be able to come back the way I want to come back. And I literally kept telling myself, let your faith be bigger than your fears. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. Because at the end of the day, God, your story is already written by God, and He's gonna have whatever He wants to play out, and it's always for a reason. So I'm very big on my faith and spirituality, and so I definitely got that quote tatted on me, and I live by it. Favorite animal. I love dogs. I'm a huge dog person. Will always be a dog person. I have a son right here. And I have a kid at home too. Amy, my other dog. Huge dog person. Something that cheers you up. My mom. Like, my mom is my rock. My mom is my role model. She is my everything. I will go to ends meet for my mom, literally. Like, so blessed to have her as a parent, because I've learned so much from her. I literally aspire to be the woman she is. And she is always there for me whenever things hit the fan. You know how I call my mama. And yeah, so it's my mom. Actually, my mom cheers me up all the time whenever I'm going through something. I know she's gonna give it to me real and very straight, and I love that. And Yeah, it's my mom. Funny way I've gotten hurt recently. Okay, I don't know if y'all noticed, but in my Instagram pictures or in my videos, I have a burn right here, y'all. I don't know if you can see, but there's a burn right here and a burn on my neck. Yeah, I got that from cooking chicken in an air fryer. I was cooking jerk chicken in the air fryer. Was it, no, barbecue chicken in the air fryer. And I don't know why I pulled the bucket out and decided to splash to mix around the chicken, but the barbecue splashed on me, and literally now I have a burn mark for the rest of my life on me in the middle of my chest. So yeah, it's so stupid. I don't know why I did that. My favorite number is 5, because I was born on the 5th. Yeah, that's really it. Like, I mean, my favorite number is 5, so yeah. Places you go when you want to be alone. I go home. I go home and literally since undergrad, I have not partied as much. And I think that's also because, like, I'm just grown now. Like, undergrad, I had fun. I hung out with my friends a lot. I was always at people's houses. People were always at my house. I always, like, went out, went to bowling, went skating, like I said, like, went to the movies. Like, I always was doing something. But now I feel like I've learned to be alone, and I learned to, like, be okay being by myself. And I feel like that's something that everybody needs to conquer. So I go home. Like, I literally go home and I get in my bed. I'll watch a movie. I love to cook by myself. I love to, talk to my friends on the phone. Like, I'll go home to be by myself, and I absolutely adore it and love it. How do I feel right now? That's a good question. How do I feel right now? I want to talk about this because, like, I feel like my mental health has been at an all-time high. And if you don't know me, I feel like I'm a bit advocate for mental health. And because I have gone through things and I have had to weather storms, and I feel like I'm here to tell you that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. And this is crazy because I just watched it's Easter, so I just watched a sermon that my pastor preached, and he literally said, like, it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to need people. It's okay to need someone for help. And I feel like right now I'm at the, like, I feel like my mental health is at an all-time high right now. I still go to therapy. I still talk to my therapist. I still take care of myself. I still do the techniques and the things that I've learned in therapy to this day. Even though I'm not going through anything, it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing it. But I feel like my mental health is at an all-time high, which means that I'm feeling amazing. I'm very blessed. I mean, my life is just... It's just such a surreal thing, and that's why I want to be able to share it with you guys, because I feel like I've gone through so much, and I feel like I've become wiser with the things that I've learned through the past couple of years, and I feel like it's made me the person who I am today, and I'm very, very excited about it. But yeah, I'm feeling amazing, and I'm here to tell you that if you're not, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need somebody, and it's okay to go to therapy. It's perfectly fine when we all go through things. I mean, life will hit you like a truck, and you can't determine what happens. You're not the ultimate decision with life, because you can't pick and choose what happens every single day within your life. Like, life just life sometimes. So it is what it is. So we have to figure out ways that we can get through it. And sometimes you get through it with your friends, get through it with your family. That's what I did. Literally, my family was my support system. My friends and my family were my support system. They were my backbone, lifting me up. So yeah. First thing that I notice about a person. So the first thing I notice about a person is their lips. It's so crazy, but it's their lips. Like, literally, I pay attention to their lips because I feel like your lips kind of tell a lot about a person. Like, I don't know, it says a lot about your hygiene. But I look at their lips, and yeah, it tells me everything I need to know, honestly. But besides, like, features, I look for personality. Like, when I'm talking to someone, I look to see how much personality they have. Like, who they are, like, the things that they're saying. And I feel like personality is a big thing for me, because I don't want anybody who is, not humble or doesn't have a personality, can't make me laugh, we can't laugh together. Like, I don't want anyone around me like that. So I look for personality, but I also look for what your morals and your beliefs are, because I will not have anybody around me who is ignorant, who is racist, who is homophobic. Like, I don't do that. I draw the line. Like, we will not be friends. We just cannot. Like, I'll keep it cool. I'll speak hey, but because I was raised on love all, always, and accept everybody for who they are. And I refuse to change my morals and beliefs and values. And I do that with everything. Okay, so this segment is going to be about my sorority. And I feel like this is such a huge segment because it's a big part of my life. So the sorority that I am a part of is Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And the best sorority there is, like I said before. And I'm a legacy. My mom is also a Delta. So I am her legacy, and I would love to be able to continue that legacy. I definitely want my kids to be a part of D9. I feel like it is such an amazing experience to be able to be a part of D9 or whatever D9 you are a part of. There's so many benefits from it. I've learned so much, especially about sisterhood. Like I said, I'm the only child, so I had to really learn how to have sisters. Like, I had to learn how to do that, and I feel like it's such... You grow so much when you're in a sorority or a fraternity, because you have people to actually look after you. You have people who are telling you, like, you can be great. Like, I see more in you. Like, these are the things that I feel like, can take you to another level. When it comes to personality traits, how your work ethic, what you stand for, what you believe in, who you want to become. Like, these people are literally standing here with you, trying to make you better and trying to evolve you into a better person. But also, it opens opportunities and doors for people who want to be able to be in, amazing job fields, who want to be entrepreneurs, who want to be doctors, lawyers, engineers, like anything you could possibly think of. Like, these people are here to help you. So I'm very, very blessed to be a part of the Black community and the Black sorority community. I absolutely adore it, and I wouldn't change my sorority ever in my life. To be a Delta woman is literally such a huge accomplishment to me, and I can't wait to continue to do my due diligence as a Delta woman and continue to raise awareness about my sorority, but also, doing the things that I need to do to uplift the Black community, especially, the African American woman community. And, really be a voice and use my platform as much as I possibly can. So, yeah, if you want to be a part of a sorority, definitely do it. I'm definitely, D9 is definitely an amazing, amazing thing. So, yeah. Okay, so this next segment is going to be quick questions about my sports. So, if you don't know, I am a collegiate gymnast, and I did my undergrad at University of Florida, where I was on the gymnastics team, and then I'm doing my 5th year at UCLA, which I'm very, very blessed and thankful for both experiences, and to definitely be on scholarship at both schools for both 5 years at Florida and this 1 year at UCLA. So very, very blessed. Most people aren't able to have that many years paid for or funded, and I'm very, very blessed to be able to have that. What else? So I would say I started gymnastics around 4 years old. So I've been doing gymnastics for a really long time. I went to Capital Gymnastics National Training Center, which is in Burke, Virginia. So even though I lived in Maryland, I went to school, and I've gone to school in DC, I've gone to school in Virginia, I've gone to school in Maryland, I've gone to gymnastics in Maryland and in Virginia. Like, so when I say I'm from the DMV, I mean I've been everywhere. So, yes, trained under Tatiana Perskaya. My coaches were Tatiana, Victor, Marina, Alex, and Jose. And I feel like I say those. I've been coached by more people, but and Coach Sue, they have really been the influential coaches in my life, and I feel like they have really crafted me to be the person that I am and the gymnast that I am today. And I give all thanks and praise to them, because with them I would have never gotten this far. So those are my coaches, and yeah, I love them so much. But I'm here to say that, you know, gymnastics is not easy. Gymnastics is definitely a mentally and physically draining sport. You have to really take care of yourself to do gymnastics. So gymnastics, when I say gymnastics is mental, so you might have mental blocks. You might have times where you feel like you can't do it. You might have times where you're doubting yourself, or you feel like, you know, oh, I'm not doing so good, so I feel like this sport isn't for me. That's not true. Every single sport, you have to create your craft. It takes time to be able to, you know, have the skills and the technique that you have. So literally, I'm here to tell you, like, don't give up. And that's with any sport that you do. Like, if gymnastics is not for you and you feel like it's not for you, that's okay. Then try something else. And it doesn't have to be a sport. But I'm here to say, like, gymnastics is hard, and it's hard for everybody. The people who you see on TV, it's been hard for them. They've had hard times, and I know they can attest for that. And it's all about your mental capacity and how, like, determined how much grit you have. So literally keep going at it. I mean, there's been times that I felt like, you know, gymnastics isn't for me. There's been times when I wanted to do a different sport, but I did stick with it, and I'm happy I stuck with it, because literally it's taught me so much. It's taught me about determination. It's taught me about grit. It's taught me discipline. I've taken that with me all the way to school. I've taken it with me when it comes to the things that I want to accomplish. So you definitely learn a lot when it comes to gymnastics. I cannot believe I'm 24 still doing this sport, but very thankful for the opportunities and the doors that it's opened, and the people that I've met from gymnastics. So yeah, and I feel like I've told y'all so much, and I hope y'all have gotten a little bit closer to me. And feel free to, you know, DM me, ask me any questions. I might not see it right away, just because my Instagram is always, it's like extreme havoc on my Instagram, and I don't even have that many followers. But yeah, DM me. I would love to talk to you guys and really get to know who is, you know, watching my videos. And I'm very, very thankful for you guys. I love you guys so much. So have a good day, and yeah. Mwah.